born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Tuesday morning, March 11th, 2025, 6:30 a.m. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we teach people how to profitably currency trade. And we do that using our simple but powerful and accurate proprietary trading indicators. And we are so confident in how well they perform that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. This morning, I am going to show you a sample of one of our dozen different trade strategies. It's the one I principally trade with. When we coach someone, we develop a customized trade plan based around their availability to trade and their various risk and risk preferences. So with that, let's get going. We need to start by listening to this guy, and then we'll see what the market has for us this morning.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We teach with a number of different tools. We've got a detailed curriculum. We have, and we focus specifically on the things that you need to know to do this well. We've been doing it for 16 years, and we've kind of focused it down on a few key things that we think you need to know. And we are very good at communicating. We've got a variety of a library of training videos that you can watch and walk through. We've got group training sessions. We've got live trades like this. I do 3 a week. Yesterday afternoon, and then Tuesday and Thursday morning at this time. Yesterday's trade took a little longer than expected to close, but it did close profitably. And then every afternoon around 4:15, I also send out an overnight trade setup. When you become a member, every morning at 10 a.m., we do a live trade. Every afternoon at 6 p.m., we do a live trade. And you can see all the sessions of group coaching. Coaching, we think, is essential, even once you've learned, to keep being coached. Professionals, any sports professional continues to receive coaching, even though they're really, really good. So the coaching, while you're good, working on the fundamentals is important. And then we also have our trade pattern alerts, which get sent out in the morning between 8:30 and noon. And last month in February, they had a 28% return if you followed the trades. I like to work off of a little checklist that helps keep me focused so I don't miss anything. Every morning I refresh the green chart. It keeps the memory clear, picks up any updates they've done. One of the things, whether you're trading with us or not, one of the things that I think is essential that you do every day is you go back and you take a look at the trades that didn't go the way that you wanted. With our simulator, you can go right back to that specific time you took the trade and see exactly what the chart was telling you. And more often than not, you're going to figure out something that you did wrong, and you'll tuck that away in your tool bag so that you don't continue to make the same mistake again and again. And as you eliminate those mistakes, you become more profitable. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action, and that's what our indicators are very good at telling us the direction of a move. If we can get to the direction of the move, we can make some money off of it. However, news impacts currency prices. So we want to know what news events are coming up so we can trade around them. And I like to look at Forex Factory. Forex Factory breaks news down into 3 components. Yellow is low impact events. Orange is medium impact events. On the yellow, I ignore those. I also ignore the oranges, but some people do pay attention to them. But these red guys are guys I want to trade around. And this morning at 10 a.m., U.S. dollars got job openings. Usually I don't like to trade within a 2-hour window of the news event. 2-hour window puts us at 8 o'clock. So if we have a trade that I think can close within an hour, we can maybe take it. But the likelihood is I'm just going to stay away from the USD this morning. What happens is these numbers are published somewhere, and people who are connected are able to get them and start trading on them beforehand. And what will happen is with the news event and the information out there, it'll sometimes cause trades to get stopped out because the indicator, by the time the indicator picks it up, since there's a push, bad things happen. So we'll watch out for the USD this morning. We've got a dozen different signals to trade from, and actually new ones are coming up all the time. And we share those. We should share those in Strategy Suite. The signal that's kind of my bread and butter trade, although I do trade a couple different signals. This is 10-point trade signal. I like to take it off of a 1-hour chart. On a 1-hour chart, trade's going to close within 1 to 3 hours. Going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips, and my sweet spot's 11 pips. So yesterday we took I think it was a 12 pip trade on the Australian US dollar, and it closed actually this morning. I had expected to close by 9 last night. It didn't. It hung in there, but it did make the move we were looking for. Got right up there and then took us out. So let us see what we have this. Morning. There are the chart I'm going to trade off of is the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. In this case, they're all US based. As I said, I like to trade off the 1-hour chart. There are 3 parts to the chart: the majors and minors, the TNTs, and the pressure. I start with the majors and minors, and basically what I am looking for, the majors are the red and green line. The minors are the black and gray line. This horizontal red line is what we call the oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. I am looking for situations where we are oversold and the lines are going up, and I can take a ride up, or we're overbought and the lines are coming down like we have here. In fact, this is a very nice signal. We are 1, overbought. There's 4 things I'm looking for. 2, all the lines are going down. 3, I have this, what I call a double cross, where the red line is crossed over the green and the black line's crossed over the gray. And 4, steepness on the green line is better than 45 degrees, which it is. I also like that the green line is kind of entering the channel. I like that there's a kink in the line where we're going from less steep to more steep. I don't really care about the position of the miners, just so long as they're going down. So I got all 4 points here. When I have 4 points here, I jump up to my TNTs. There are 4 different lines up here, 2 orange lines, thick orange and thin orange, thick blue and dotted blue. And these are capturing the rate of change at different speeds. And I want at least 3 of the 4 of these telling me, confirming what I'm seeing here. So 2 orange lines going down. So that those are in favor. And the blue lines are inversely related. So when blue goes up, that means sell. So 3 of the 4 here, dotted blue going up and the 2 orange lines coming down. Then I'm going to jump down to my pressure. And I want these lines either going down or I want the red line on top. So I do not have that here. When I have all 3 sections, each of these sections are measuring something different. And when all 3 agree, that's a high probability trade. And I only need a couple high probability trades a day to make pretty good money. So right now, very weak up pressure, but I want these either coming down or I want the red line on top. So I don't have that. So this is a pass. But this is a nice setup. I like this. Euro USD, again, overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross, and good steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines coming down, dotted blue coming up. So 3 of the 4. Here the red line is crossed over. So this would be a good trade. Or, well, actually, when I have all of this confirmed, what I then do is I want to confirm it by looking at a longer term chart. So I would pull up a chart rather than a composite chart, just a chart that shows me the Euro USD over different time periods, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour, 1 day. And what I want to see is on the 2 hour and the 4 hour, I want us to be overbought. And we are in both cases. They don't have to be going down. Like this is a good buy signal by itself. They don't have to be going down. I just want them overbought. And when these are overbought, there's less of a chance that I'm going to get stopped out. So I'd have my confirmation here. The next step is to figure out what the trade is worth. I am not going to do that because we're not going to, I'd rather not take a USD trade this morning because we got a news event coming up. Pound USD, everybody's going down, but I don't have the double cross here. Green line, red line hasn't crossed over the green line yet. Dollar Canadian dollar. So if I don't see what I want here, I don't need to look at the rest of the chart. Dollar Canadian dollar oversold. Everybody's kind of sideways. Dollar Swiss franc overbought. Majors are still going up. Minors are sideways. Dollar yen overbought. Majors still going up. Minors are starting to go sideways. So nothing here. I have cloned this chart and got 6 more pairs that are non-USD based. Euro pound overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Great steepness on the green line. Only thing I don't like here is the green line is a little bit past the halfway mark. Green line's a little bit past the halfway mark. 2 orange lines coming down, 2 blue lines going up. So everybody's telling me sell here. I got 4 for 4. I've got sideways pressure. Green lines coming down with the red lines on top, still going up. So I've got a point here, 4 points here, 4 points here. And just looking at this chart, we've got a sell signal here and a sell signal here. Euro pound, Euro Canadian dollar, Euro Australian dollar. So there's some down movement on the euro. Let's see what we've got on the euro. On the euro Canadian dollar, because this guy's only he's less than halfway. This guy's less than halfway. Between these two, I like this guy better because it's coming into morning time here in Canada, or in Canada it's coming into morning time. Here it's nighttime in Australia. So here we'll have two pairs that are kind of actively trading versus just one pair that's actively trading. So overbought, everybody's coming down, double cross, good steepness, less than halfway. We get the kink in the line where we're getting more steep. Two orange lines coming down very steeply, dotted blue coming up. So 3 of the 4. Up pressure, very weak up pressure, but red is on top. So I've got everything I want. Let's do the confirmation. Confirmation on euro Canadian dollar. Overbought going down on the 2-hour, overbought going down on the 4-hour. In fact, we're overbought on all of them. Doesn't necessarily have to be going down, but the reason, like, this is a good sell signal, this is a good sell signal. The reason I want these overbought is there's less of a chance of being stopped out, of it continuing to go the other direction. So we've got the confirmation. This is a trade where we have to figure out what it's worth. On some of the trades, we've got it predetermined. You know, it's worth 3 pips or 5 pips or 7 pips. But this is one we have to figure out. So let's open up a clean chart. And this is from yesterday's trade. And you notice when we took it, we didn't, because we were trading against the trend yesterday. We didn't go to the support line. We went to within this candle, and this is right where it went to before it took us out. All right, so we're going to go from euro Canadian dollar. So I'm going to crunch up the chart a little bit because I want to have some support and resistance. And the more data points I have. So we're trading into an uptrend. We're taking a sell trend. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And what I want to do is, actually, we don't have any data points. It hasn't traded. It hasn't traded up here in a while. So these tend to be about 30 or 40 pips apart. So do you see how it's bouncing in here? Comes down, bounces, 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 comes up, bounces, 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 comes down, bounces, bounces. And we're at 156 of 156.46 to 157.39. So this is 100 pips. That's actually kind of a lot. Let's try using this. Now, something I normally trade, I have the support and resistance already kind of figured out. So 56.63, it's still quite a bit. Still quite a bit. All right, my issue here. So 56.93. So this is about right. My issue here is we're kind of sitting right on this line. And I don't like to trade through the lines. Let us look at that Australian euro Australian dollar. And the reason I don't like to trade through the lines is because you see how it bounces here. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours before it broke through. I want to get in and out of a trade within 1 to 3 hours. So I don't like to trade through these lines. So let's go back and take a look at the euro Australian dollar. All right, overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross. Slope is greater than 45 degrees. However, we've got a kink in the line where we're going from more steep to less steep. I don't like that. This is telling me it's kind of running out of gas. 2 orange lines going down, 2 blues coming up. So we got all 4. We've got up pressure with red on top, and the green is kind of pulling away a little bit. We've got our confirmation on the 2 hour. We've got our confirmation on the 4 hour. Let's see if we can see what this one is worth. Let's do. Actually, so let's crunch it up a little bit. Since I don't have many data points, I'm going to open this back up so we can see it a little better. Seems to stop in here. I'm just kind of eyeballing it, but kind of stops in here. Maybe stops in here a little bit. Let's see. So 95, 94 to 96.35. So that's about 40 pips there. Let us see how much room we have from where we're at to the line. 13 pips down. 25 pips up, or about 25 pips up. 27 pips up. I'm going to do something like this is kind of an advanced thing. It's called the Fibonacci. We used it last night, but let's see. Fibonacci is kind of a pattern in nature that it captures a lot of different things in nature. And we get for trading, things tend to retrace to the 38. When there's a big move like this, it tends to retrace back to the 38% spot. So that is beyond where our line is. Let me so big up move, started to come down, pulled back up. I think we can, let's just look at let's just look at this one more time. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a 11 pip sell on the Euro Australian dollar. Let us, you can take it in the simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader 4, this is a demo account. It's got $15,000 in it. So first, Euro Australian dollar. Do I have that? I've got it right here. I am going to click new order. Oops. Come on. New order. And my lot size is a function of how much I have in the account. Rule of thumb, move this decimal over 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.52 will be my lot size. I can take anywhere from half of that, which would be 0.75, to double it, which would be 3. I'm just going to take the 1.52, market sell. So it records the sell. Go to modify. And I'm going to go for 11 pips. 11 pips is 110 points. I just add a 0. I click the little blue button. It does the math for me. And if I'm going to go, I'm going to use a 3-to-1 for a stop loss. So 33 pip stop loss. Add a 0. Click the little red button. It does the math for me. And then I'm going to click modify. And then I just want to see that we've got everything in here. So we took a sell for 11 pips on the Euro Australian dollar with a take profit of 1.73235, 1.73235, and a stop loss of 1.73680. 1.73680. And let me just, I just want to confirm one more thing here. Hold on. I want to see where we were on. I want to just see where we were at. This was 19 or 0.9594. What are we looking at here? Why is it different? Oh, that's a CHF. Oh, I didn't. Did I not save it? I guess I didn't save it. All right. Well, I'm not going to go and do that now. But so we took one trade, Euro Australian dollar, take profit of 1.73235, stop loss of 1.73680. I expect this to close within the next 3 hours. You want to learn to trade, find somebody who's good at it. I think we are, and I think you'll find that we do these live trades so that you can evaluate how good we are. We offer a trial so that you can test out the indicators for yourself and see that they work. We give you some one-on-one coaching. We give you access. We send you out trades every day so that you can see for yourself how good they are and how well they work. If you have any questions, just hop on my calendar, and I'm happy to. Oops, come on. I'm happy to talk to you about it. You can get on my calendar by going to forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. Have a terrific day. I'll see you again this afternoon at a little after 4 with the overnight trade setup. All right. Bye-bye.